Okay, so in this video here, we will be identifying the sum of the given series. So the given series is 6 minus 5 minus 16 minus going all the way, okay, let me rewrite it properly here, going all the way up to minus 115, right? So it's 6 minus 5 minus 16 minus up to minus 115, right? So we want to identify the sum of this series here. We don't know whether it's an arithmetic series or it's a geometric series. So that's the first step that we need to do. We need to identify which series is this one. So to do that, let's first test for the arithmetic series. So for us to do that, we know that D is equals to term number 2 minus term number 1 is equals to term number 3 minus term number 2, right? And our term number 2 is this one here, which is minus 5, minus into our term number 6, our term number 1, which is 6, equals to term number 3, it's minus 16. Term number 3, it's minus 16, sorry about that, minus, and then term number 2, it's minus 5, right? And if you punch your calculator, you'll get D being equals to minus 11, right? So for the mere fact that the difference between term number 2 and term number 1 and term number 3 and term number 2 is the same, therefore we know that this is an arithmetic series. So now that we've identified that this is an arithmetic series, what we need to do now is to first find the number of terms. Why am I saying we must find the number of terms? In this arithmetic series, we are given the last term, which is minus 115, right? And we are asked to find the sum, right? If we are not given the last term of minus 115, we're just going to identify the sum without the value of n. But because we are given the last term, so it requires us to find the n value, right? So our D is equals to minus 11, right? Minus 11, or let me write it properly, it's minus 11 here. So now for us to identify the number of terms first, because as you can see, this sum has a subscript of n at the bottom. So we will use the formula of Tn is equals to A plus into n minus 1 multiplied by D, where our Tn is going to be this minus 115 is equals to our A value, which is the 6 here, plus into n minus 1. Remember, we want to find the n value, so we're just going to leave it like that. And then our D, which is what we calculated, it's minus 11. And then we transpose the 6 to the other side. We have minus 115 minus 6 equals to n minus 1 multiplied by minus 11. And then we divide by minus 11 both sides. And then we have n minus 1 is equals to minus 115. So it's minus 115 minus 6 over minus 11. And then now we're going to transpose the minus 1 to the other side, right? So let me erase this quickly. So now we're going to transpose this minus 1 to the other side. We have n being equals to minus 115 minus 6 over minus 11 plus 1, right? So then now you can punch your calculator to find the value of n, which in my calculator I got n being equals to 12, right? So now that we found the n value, it's easier for us to identify the sum of the series, right? And remember, we have said that earlier on that this series is an arithmetic series. We've shown why it's an arithmetic series. So now we're going to use the sum formula of an arithmetic series, which is written like this. And then from here, we're just going to substitute the values here. Remember, we know that n is equals to 12. And then our A value is 6, which is the first term. and our d is equals to minus 11. So just going to substitute that sum of 12 terms is equal to 12 over 2 into 2, and then our a value is 6 plus into 12 minus 1 multiplied by our common difference, which is minus 11. Punch this in a calculator, and in my calculator I'm getting minus 654. Please check if it's correct. Yeah, so this is the sum of 12 terms that I'm getting. I want you guys to try out this one here and let me know in the comments which answer you're getting. So say you're given a series of 21 plus 23 plus 25 plus going all the way up to 255, right? And the main part of the question is identify the sum. What is the sum of this series here? Okay, maybe I can write it as S subscript n, right? So what is the sum of the series here? So you know very well that what you need to do is you need to first identify what series is this one. Is it an arithmetic series or is it a geometric series? And also find the number of terms of the series, because you have the last term as 255. And then once you identify the number of terms, then you can substitute in your sum of that particular series that you would have identified to find this value here. So please find the sum and let me know in the comments which answer you are getting. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please write them down in the comment section below. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click that bell button.